Soon the sea lions will be gone, to feeding grounds no one knows where. The breeding and mating season of the elephant seals finished several weeks ago. Now it's their annual molt. Since the season ended, they've been living offshore to feed and regain their strength. But now they've returned to the same beaches of a whaling expedition. A single carcass can produce 4,000 gallons of oil. Small wonder that as early as the 12th century, the species was called the right whale, because it was the right whale to kill. The mouth, when open, can swallow up to 2 tons of shrimp-like krill, its staple diet. Like the other big plankton feeders, it traps the krill within its great strainer-like curtains of whalebone. Then, pressing its tongue against the roof of its mouth, it forces the water out and leaves the krill dry to swallow. As Krav Menuhin swims slowly round its head, the whale remains stationary, staring unmoved as the camera passes within a foot of its cow-like eye. These chin whiskers are the only hairs on its body, vestigial evidence of a small dog-like ancestor that lived on land over 60 million years ago.
I had been very disappointed that I hadn't had a good swim with the whales. And when we found this last one, I was just so anxious to get in the water. I thought, well, if I spend 15 minutes putting on my wetsuit, the whale will probably have left, and it would be just my luck. I never would have gotten in with him. It's a difficult experience to really put into words. The size is a feeling that you really can't duplicate, the size of seeing this whale underwater. He was very gentle, as were all the whales, very calm. I'm sure I was far more excited than he was about the whole situation. The water was cold, but I was so involved with being with this whale, I didn't even feel it. I was at fault in the one instance when I swam down and did get in front of his tail, which I didn't realize I was doing. And he started forward, and all of a sudden I was off. It was quite an experience. He didn't even knock the wind out of me, which amazes me. That enormous tail, you would think maybe I'd have a couple broken ribs or something. But it was a great strength, but very gentle.
When it all ends, that one cannot help but feel a sense of emptiness and loneliness oneself.
It's a momentary emptiness of actually seeing them go and seeing it end. It all seemed to happen so quickly, we felt we'd just really gotten involved in it.
Leaves one virtually empty, exhausted, I think, after this incredible